Hi, I'm Sheilaa Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. And this week, although there aren't a lot of things happening, there's a lot happening. So I'll keep it simple. There are two major things going on, and one of them is very important, so I'm going to read because I don't want you to miss it. One of them, starting tomorrow, Tuesday, we have the planet Pluto, the planet of transformation, of healing, of the end of the old and what is no longer necessary, and the beginning and the promotion of the new and what is healing and whole and healthy. So Pluto, the planet Pluto, is making a square, an abrasive aspect to the moon's nodes. The moon is the record keeper. It has a record of everything you've ever been in all your lifetimes. The nodes are not planets, but they are points, and they're important points. The south node, shaped like a bowl, contains everything you ever were, ever did, ever knew, ever finished, ever didn't finish, from all of your lifetimes. It's kind of like that treasure chest of ancient things. The north node, blank slate. You are here to write in, to fill in that slate. You are here to do that in the most positive, beneficial, healing, healthy, whole, spiritual way possible. And the north node challenges us. The south node does not challenge us. It's familiar to us in some way. The north node challenges us to step outside of our comfort zone, to step into what we know we need to step into. Now, why didn't we step into it before? Maybe we didn't know. Or maybe we knew and we just didn't think that applied to us. Or maybe we knew, but we didn't like what we had to do to step outside our comfort zones, so we didn't. Or maybe we were just afraid. But whatever the reason, the south node contains all of our fear, all of our doubts. It also contains the way to move beyond all of that fear and all of that doubt. So it contains the very seeds, the very essence of our natural courage. And it is feeding the north node. We have to go on this journey. So in Pluto, the great transformational planet, the great that's enough of that planet, shows up and begins to say to the south node, I need only your best. And to the north node, I need you to apply everything you've got, and I need you to become your best. That's a very transformational time. It's a time of great evolution for you, a time of great evolution for everyone on the planet. So to make sure I get things clear for you, this is the time when old family ghosts, all of those so-called traditions, all of those reasons that you are the way you are, that the things have happened the way they've happened, all of those have come up. This is a time of generational chaos. What do I mean by that? Well, it's chaotic. The generational curses, the generational wounds have created chaos in your life. And at this time, Pluto is coming in and saying, clean slate. Pluto comes in and it's the abrasive. It's the abrasion that's needed to clean the surface, to clean beneath the surface, to completely clean out what's been clogging your pores, your pipes, your process. The north node is giving us an opportunity for self-honesty. Pluto rules self-honesty. Pluto rules a courage that you don't even know you have until you dig down deep past your fear and you see it. So self-honesty, that's Pluto and the north node, and conscious, courageous creation. Both Pluto and the north node, conscious, courageous creation. What we were aligning ourselves with, what we used to keep ourselves so-called safe, or what we were keeping safe was our ego. To keep our egos so-called safe, from acknowledging what we need to acknowledge about ourselves and our path forward, this is the time when that old story can no longer support us. Nothing is supporting it. This is the time to turn to the new clean slate. Pick up the chalk and start writing. And write with commitment. Courageous, conscious creation. This, even though it's on Tuesday, it does not mean it's only on Tuesday. It is also, there's a build up to it. Tuesday is the big moment, and then there's the release. So for about another week and a half, 2 weeks, we're going to feel the reverberations of this. Pluto square the nodes. Use this time. Write the new script. Write how you want it to be. Write how you want yourself to be. Write how you don't want to be, whatever that was that has identified you, or rather misidentified you, that has held you back. Now is the time. The other aspect, the thing that we need to be aware of, and this is perfect for the work that we're doing with Pluto square the nodes, the planet Mercury, Mercury is a healer, planet of healing, the planet of thought, the planet of communication, the planet of how we gather and process information. The planet Mercury is entering the sign Virgo. Now, Mercury rules 2 signs. One is Gemini. We saw that in the spring. The other is Virgo. Mercury is at home in its own sign, Virgo. And when a planet is in its own sign, it has extra power. It can see things that we can't see. It knows things that we don't know. And it knows to operate and to use what it can see and what it knows in a way that will bring us a powerful, powerful result. So Mercury, the great communicator, in Virgo, clear, concise, conscious communication. Look at all those C's. Clear, concise, conscious communication with ourselves as well as with the world. This does not mean you have to tell the world all of your secrets, but it means you have to tell yourself your truth. Not just your truth that makes you feel comfortable, but your truth which is the truth. You also have to understand and accept what goes on in the world as what goes on in the world. This does not mean by accepting you have to put up with or allow that to interfere with your life and your process, your progress. It means that you need to be honest about what's going on. We live in very interesting times, as the Chinese used to say. This took me a long time to realize was actually a curse. May you live in interesting times. We live in times where we need to do something now. We cannot wait. We cannot wonder. We need to do something now. And this is on a personal level as well as on a global level. So you have to remember that order, Virgo really loves order. Discernment, Virgo loves discernment. Analytical thinking, Virgo is really good at that. And healing energy. So applying the medicine, applying the compresses of courageous self-honesty, of moving forward where they need to be applied. That's what this is. And even though it sounds like, piece of cake, it's a great piece of cake, but it's best enjoyed as you are working toward accepting your truth and working with it in a way that has you living in your own honesty and living the way you were meant to live. Ask yourself, especially during this time with Mercury and Virgo, what was I made for? What am I here for? And tell yourself the truth. Release, let go of, renounce the things that do not speak well to you or of you. Remember to love yourself by acting in a way that is loving toward yourself. Treat yourself well. Allow other people to treat you well. Do not put up with crap. And by all means, go forward with total confidence. Even when you don't feel confident, keep moving forward. So lots of joy, lots of love. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.